Welcome. This is a training to come up with infinite video ideas with ChatGPT. So with that being said, I've used this and it's helping me make million-view video ideas in the past, and I decided to give it away to you guys because, you know what, screw it. I was feeling generous here today. So we're gonna jump into it, and I'm gonna walk you through the steps, and I'm gonna show you the exact process. And if you guys have any questions, drop it in the comments down below. Okay, I just watched the video, and as I was editing it, I wanted to make a quick disclaimer. AI is not going to get you rich. It's not going to make you a ton of money. What you need to do is use it as a tool. It is a tool. It's not going to do everything. You can use it to help you get more rich. But when using AI and watching this guide, I'm teaching you foundational concepts. I'm showing you how to come up with titles. Don't just trust the titles that it comes up with. You need to ask yourself, is this something that people actually want to see? Is this something that people actually want to watch? This is a general guide. I use AI a lot of times to help me induce more creativity into my thought process. And that's how I use it. I use it for inspiration, for creativity, for thoughts. I don't just take whatever it gives me and I just turn it into content. I'll sometimes do that, but the chances are like 1 in 100, and that's after me doing YouTube for 6 years and making thousands of videos and getting hundreds of millions, if not billions of views now at this point, and doing YouTube for a very long time. So main thing, make videos, get them out, and then use this thing to help make your process better in ideating and coming up with more ideas. Even me, when I ideate as a human, I'll come up with 30 ideas and pick one out of the 30 ideas. So same thing with AI. Just disclaimer, so we're all on the same page. This thing is not going to get you rich. You do need to have some common sense and ask yourself, is this actually a good idea? So yeah, enjoy the video. And so how to use AI to come up with infinite title ideas. So first of all, you want to create the title data. So ChatGPT really thrives off of having data. If you just have it based off of its own information, it doesn't really know what it's talking about, to be honest. It's really smart, it's really intelligent, but it just doesn't know YouTube. So you have to give it YouTube data. And so what you want to do first is go to YouTube. I'm going to show you the process, and then I already did this earlier, so I'm just going to show you the process that I did. So what you want to do is you want to find, you want to pick a niche. So for the example I'm going to use for this is I'm going to use this kind of fitness niche. You want to go to basically whatever channel that you're doing. And so step one is you want to create a bunch of title data. So what that consists of is, if we go to videos, popular, you want to go to popular. And then ultimately you just want to go find all of their most viral videos. The more data that you have, the better. The more it has more insights and information that you couldn't even possibly comprehend. There's probably other ways of doing this, but I recommend just highlighting everything. So there you go, I just highlighted everything. And then what you want to do is prompt ChatGPT in this way. So you'll say, give me the data cleaned up, just title, data uploaded, or upload, and use. And then what you'll do is you'll just feed it the data. I'm not going to do this, you just literally paste it all in. I've already did this earlier, and I don't want to use up all of my GPT points right now. But yeah, so you just give me the data cleaned up, just title, upload date, and views, and then just feed it a ton of data. And what it'll come out with, let me find it real quick. So it'll come out with a bunch of data, and then this is ultimately what it should look like, and then go and paste it on a new Google Doc. So I did this channel. I also did a few other channels here at the bottom. I think I did a total of 4 or 5 channels. But I made sure there's enough data. A lot of viral videos, this one especially, had a lot of really viral stuff. So you want to put it all into a Google Doc, so that way you have everything. So that's how you get the video data. And then what you want to do is just go to File, and then, what's it called? Download. And then download it as a Google Doc, a doc. That works perfect. So go download that. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to create a viewer avatar. And so best recommendation for this, you want to go to the videos that you're emulating. So let's say you're going to do your body destroys fat. Okay, let's say that this is the video I want to do. you'll simply go to show transcript. You'll go to the description of the video, you go to show transcript. You'll see this transcript popped up over here on the right. It's not loading. Let me refresh the page real quick.
Struggling to lose.
Okay. Show transcript. Okay, and then toggle timestamps. And what I do is I just simply take like this video. You can do this with multiple videos if you want more accurate data. And then what you do is ask ChatGPT, can you create a viewer avatar for me based on this data or on this transcript? I want to know what shows they watch, what hobbies they have, what books they read, what channels they watch, what YouTube videos, what websites they psychographics and everything. I don't know. There's no there's no exact science to this. It's just I want a viewer avatar. Okay, so you plug this in and then you get a viewer avatar. So based off this video, it's saying it's really targeted towards 30 to 45 years old. It's targeted primarily towards females, but also includes a significant number of males. White-collar professionals, middle upper class, likely working in fields such as IT, marketing, healthcare, finance, college educated. Some possibly holding advanced degrees, urban, suburban, psychographics. This is really important, understanding like what is the psychological like traits that these people have. Are they health conscious, time poor, ambition rich, motivated by appearance and health, skeptical yet open-minded. So lifestyle and hobbies, media consumption. They watch The Biggest Loser. I love this. That's pretty good. I think it's pretty accurate. Behavioral insights, more likely to fitness, dumbbells, resistance bands, Peloton bikes. Cool. Sweet. And then what you do is you take this, you copy it, and then you just create a new Google Doc. Let me create a new one. Okay, so on this new Google Doc, you want to create the viewer avatar doc. Cool. That looks terrible. Can we do paste without formatting? Alright, whatever. You can just throw it all in there. It knows the formatting. And then, same thing. You just go to File. And then I will download this one because I didn't do it before. Cool. And yeah, so once you have that data, then we're going to move on to the next step. So now that you have the viewer avatar, which is pretty good, it just helps you understand who you're making these videos for. And obviously do it based off the ones that you want to do for your thing. But now that we have that, we want to create a custom GPT. So what you do is just go to ChatGPT. You have to have the upgraded version. Honestly, the free version sucks. Just go to export GPTs, and you just go to create right here. And then you go to configure. And then you simply just upload the files into here in the knowledge category. Just go to configure and then upload it into knowledge. So let me do that real quick. Cool. So those are uploading right now. So then the next thing you want to do is just go to create. You just, honestly, I like doing it this way faster. Fitness, title, creator, or something like that. Description. Get feedback on ideas and create new titles in fitness niche. Boom. Instructions. What does GPT do? How does it behave? So the main thing right here I would say is it helps create titles and helps you choose. Cool. And then just use Ali. I don't really want it to do that. Cool. And then other than that, it's pretty much it. You can go get all fancy with all this, but honestly, that's like most of it. Additional setting. I don't really even know what's down here. Cool. And then you just hit create. And then once you hit create, what it'll do, and I want the link, boom. Cool. And then you can even share it, or you can lock it to yourself, whatever you feel like doing, however friendly you feel. And then you just go back to your GPTs. Boom. That one's done. Cool. So now that this thing's done, now we move on to the next step. So create content formats. So you could literally probably just paste this. So I usually like to do a lot and then I clean it up. So I say 20. You could do way more than this, like 50. Honestly, I'll do 50. I like to do more and then I clean it up. So we'll do that and then we'll let it process for a second. Boom. Okay, we're all done. And honestly, it already came up with some pretty good content formats already. So what a format is, just like a fill-in-the-blank kind of content strategy. So what happens to your body when you do blank every day? That was a huge one on this channel, this body hub. When you're on it, they did a lot of, like, their most popular were what will happen if you do blank every day, whatever. And then what I recommend is, like, for a YouTube channel, you want to try to, like, limit format. Unless you're doing, like, a really creative channel where you're doing this, like new stuff all the time. Honestly, it's just really expensive and very resource taxing, just time, money, energy, resources, to do new content formats all the time. So I recommend, like, people to always just do repetitive content formats. You can obviously always do new stuff. So then this is the prompt that I like to use, because it gets a little too much if you have all these ideas. So then you just plug in, pick 3 to 5 that are most similar, so that I can focus. Actually, this is what I would do, is which of these are the most relatable to my viewer avatar? Okay. Honestly, okay, this is pretty good. Like, it depends on how many ideas you want. If we want, I'll show you how to get, like if you just want to keep all of these to come up with, like, lots and lots and lots of ideas, you can totally do that. Cool. So then, honestly, I'll probably just sugar. Where was the sugar one at? Okay. Boom. Okay, so we're gonna take that. There's a couple that I didn't like. There's a sugar one. Yeah, let's get rid of the sugar. If you quit blank. Okay. Okay. Let's just put these on a new doc for right now. Okay, then what we want to do is we want it to create a bunch of keywords for us. I'm going to ask it, what are the top 30 keywords pertaining to our viewer avatar that you saw get results on the channel data? Boom. Okay, based on the viewer avatar, here's the top 30 words. Boom. Okay, so cool. Now what you do is just based on the keywords and the formats, come up with 100 video ideas. Let me go over this doc just to make sure I got everything done. Okay, keywords. Okay, cool. So then now take the, okay, now we're going to do the video ideas. And then I like asking this too. Come up with 10% new keywords and 10% new ideas to get a good mix. I'll say it to include in the mix. And then it's going to process for a second. We're going to get 100 video ideas. Let me pause it and we'll be right back. Okay, cool. It ended up just creating a bunch of, it looks like it did like 30 or 20 per category. I mean, there's some good content here. Cool. All right, and then honestly, I like to go big and then confine it down. It depends on your production. If you're only producing like 4 videos a month, then we really want to clean it down to like, what are the best 4 videos? But if you're not, if you're doing a lot of production, you're doing like 20, 30 videos a month, and that's different, then we can do like a lot more ideas. It just really depends on your production. So now that we did that, let me go back to my thing here, make sure I'm not skipping anything that I wrote down. Clean up the list. Okay, so first, I'll just say exact duplicates of the competitor channels. And then let me see what the next step was too that I wrote down. And then variants are fine. Yeah, it's okay if you have like somewhat similar angles of like a topic that's already been covered. If you're doing way less production, you probably want higher quality ideas. If you're doing more production, you don't necessarily need as high quality ideas. So it just depends on the refinement that you're going for. And then ask the GPT to then take any away. Okay, I'm going to do this just in one swing. Now also, don't fit my viewer avatar. Okay, cool. And then we'll okay, we'll do that prompt and then we'll be back in a second. Okay, cool. So it's a little all over the place. I like it's kind of a little bit much, like after reading through it. So we went through and did this remove duplicates of competitors' channels. I think it still kept it at around, there was only 2 that were irrelevant or a duplicate. Okay, so next we want to do is we want to really condense this to like the best stuff. Is I want to keep it simple at the start. Can you give me your top 20 that's all fit together on one channel? Honestly, I would probably just pick one of these categories. Like if you're getting started on YouTube, I would do just exercise-based content or just diet and nutrition, or just lifestyle and habits, or just challenges and transformations. Honestly, that's probably what I would do. Like you can just ask for way more in a specific category. But to be honest, I would probably just do the exercise-based content. And then out of the exercise-based content, because like these bigger channels, they can do a lot more niches. I would just do this exercise-based content and then refine it from here. I would just do like, okay, what are your favorites? Wait, are the best ones from this list here? Give me 5. Cool. Best exercises for busy professionals. Okay, it went real. Oh, okay, get fit. Highly relatable to your time. For okay, daily plank. Which ones do you think are the most viral? Okay. It's okay if you have spelling errors in ChatGPT. That's why I talk to it basically. Okay, what happens to your body? Type of challenge. Okay. When you do push-ups every different month. Okay, so it actually, when I switched it to viral, because I was going to say, these are really good for like converting to like sales if you're selling something as a product. So you can even do ideas around like more for sales. And then you can also do more viral ideas. So daily plank challenge to the core strength results after 30 days. That one's kind of like hard to make if you're doing a faceless channel. If you want to do it as a personal brand, that one's a better format for that. That one's going to be hard. You can even ask ChatGPT to make more like what would be faceless versus like on camera. This one's kind of hard to do. Daily rope challenge, burn fat in just 30 days. That one's pretty solid. What happens when you do 100 sit-ups every day? Perfect. No gym, no problem. Okay, cool. And then honestly, these are pretty good. One thing that I did, let me just go through this list, see if there's anything else, clean up the list. Yeah, and then honestly, you can just give me another, whatever, 30 ideas in the fitness, or in the fitness category. And then you can just keep asking it to give you ideas over and over and over and over again. It's not too crazy. Okay, yeah, it went to diet and nutrition. I didn't want that. I just wanted the exercise challenges or the fitness tips and techniques. Okay, I guess it did diet and nutrition a little bit, but yeah, 5 tips to techniques to boost your stamina, your running stamina. And then you just want to kind of start picking like one subsector of the content like this one did. It was pretty good here. And then if you want to get fancy, this is my favorite thing. What are the probability of each video going viral? And you just plug that in. And then what it'll do is it'll tell you which ones it thinks are the highest probability to go viral. So more viral potential. Yeah, so I did 10,000 steps for every day. What happened? See my transformation. Yeah, these are all like, if you're telling a personal story, obviously that's going to be way more viral. But this is a good one. This you can do as a faceless creator. What happens when you go sugar-free for 30 days? That's good. 30-day squat challenge, you could do that as a faceless channel. I did, or if you, these ones obviously you have to be on camera. I did 50, yeah, same with that one. The ultimate 10-minute abs workout for busy people. You could totally try that one out. That one's good. And it's like such a unique idea too. Watch. I bet if we go to YouTube now and then we search this, see, like, no one's done this angle. Yeah, no one has 10-minute workout for busy people. This video really sucks. Yeah. Yeah. It's like a good idea. No one's really done it. No one's done this busy people angle. And that's how you come up with like really unique stuff that hasn't been done. Now, obviously, I would want to base it off of like what's already gone viral. Obviously, this does the probability of things. But there's a few different ways of playing with this. I'm just kind of recording this video, getting all my thoughts out as far as like creating a GPT. Let me bring this up here. These are some of the different things that I've kind of like figured out that, you know, you can like, I feel like it works better when you start giving it your own keywords as well. And then I would limit the amount of formats. If you give it too many formats and you're trying to come up with like unique formats all the time, it makes it really complicated. So I recommend just having like 3 to 5 formats and then just sticking with that. And then as you kind of maximize or utilize those formats a lot, then you can kind of start branching out a little bit and trying new content formats. Because I feel like that part, it makes it a little bit too complicated. So I'd pick like 3 formats that are really similar, and I'll show you how to do that real quick. I like this. I just want to pick 3 formats. Give me your favorite 3. I can make 20 videos on. Challenge format. Even then, I just want like the video ideas specifically. And I'd pick like, okay, so they got the, okay, actually, I did the challenge format. Okay. So one of the formats I followed, let's see, if I was doing a faceless channel, you could do, like a challenge, blank meditation challenge or whatever. Okay. What happens when you do blank every day? That one's always a great, or even for a month, or every morning, or every night. Cool. And then top 5 or top 10. That's good. Cool. That's what I would pretty much do. So I would just do those 3 formats, like some sort of challenge one. And then if I'm doing a faceless YouTube channel, it'd be like make the challenge formats better for a faceless. One second, let me fix this. Okay, honestly, I was trying to make this one work. It's pretty similar. I don't think that's the best faceless angle, but I think the good ones were like the list formats. These are always good. These have like crushed it for so many faceless YouTube channels. And what's cool is then if you can start coming up with like newer keywords that haven't been done before that also have like pretty good waves in the market. And then what happens when, that's a great format as well. So this is a great little trick. This is not like end all be all, like the best way to come up with titles. This is kind of getting you guys in a certain direction. It takes a lot of work. Honestly, my biggest recommendation, if you're at this point and you haven't uploaded videos before, and this is kind of like you watching this, and you want to get into doing YouTube, I would start just making videos, figure out, like, just pick like 10 of the ideas, go make them, see which one performs the best, and then start doing more of that angle of whatever works the best, and then start kind of building around like a specific audience, around a specific avatar, and then doing that. Obviously, you know, if you're a complete beginner, this is just a great way to come up with titles, even if you're advanced. And then if you want more advice on this, on more tips and tricks and or any of that, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And then also, if you want to work with my team and I, go down to the application down below. You can go book a call, and then if you want a free training on how to build faceless YouTube channels, go down below as well. But that's what I got. I'll see you guys all in the next one.